Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently 4:35 p.m. December 30th, 2020, Wednesday, hump day. One more trading day of 2020. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video. Let me tell you, today was one of those ones where I can talk about 10 different things, but I'm going to try just focus on a couple because I had very similar things happen to me, and it was kind of frustrating. I mean, there were definitely some good trade setups today, and I did take one fantastic trade. But my other ones, I got off to a really bad start. I took a LAZR trade. Actually, this 34 break here on this candle actually flushed down to 53. I didn't let it work against me. Actually got out at 66, 33.66 for a pretty big loss to start my day. QS as well, and AI. AI killed me really early. So I was 0 for 3. I don't know what I was doing. I forced this one through 146 on this, or 147 on this candle here, and it just failed on me. It just failed miserably. Look at the low, 144.50. I don't know what I'm doing trading this thing. I shouldn't have been trading that. I was trading with 200. So right out of the gate, I was down like 450. I'm like, oh gosh, here we go again. Wednesday for a holiday weekend, New Year's. I'll take one more trade and hope we'll see what happens. And then I found BIDU, BIDU, set up very cleanly here. I think it was a 24.50 level based on this candle here, 204.50. Yeah. 204.50, never got to 205, so I was looking at the 204.50 level, and I took the 204.50 level here on this trade, or this break, with 500 shares. Really nice. It came back to my entry here, so I stopped. I wouldn't have stopped out. I ran out of shares to sell, because I was down about 450. Yeah, I made a little bit more P&L than I should have. Probably shouldn't have done that. 500 shares is probably where I wanted to be at on this one. It was moving nicely and clean, and it set up a bunch of times throughout the day. These are 2-minute candles, so let me go to a 5-minute. It's set up here on this level, whatever, 214 through 214, boom, on this level, which is 219, went through 219 and went to 220. And even at the end of the day, I went through 220, and now it got up to 220.75 in after hours. So BIDU was good to me. I think it was my biggest trade of the day. Yeah, 521 on this one. I closed out on 521. So I was up after those 3 losses. I was up on the day, and I was like, okay, let's just look for the good setups. And then I found Lemonade. I found NETE. I took a stupid trade on JMIA. I don't know what I was thinking on this one. I think it was, it was this one. I was looking at this little hammer here, and no, it wasn't this one. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pull that up. I was correct. It was this hammer here. So you look at this one, and it was a high of 42.99. So I'm like, this is perfect. I'll take it through the 43, and I took it on this candle here through 43.01, right? So it broke the high of this candle and just kind of flushed down and kind of worked itself around. Opened a new, went against me pretty good, down to 42.78, for this type of trade. And then it went back up to 43.01. I could have gotten out there, but then it flushed. It flushed down to 42.54, and guess what I did? I got out and took a pretty significant loss on it. And this candle was like, really quick. And and look what happened. It did what I thought I was going to do. It went to 43.15 and then 43.18. Not that big of a move, but I got flushed on it. And I guess I should have if I used VWAP, I do have it on my charts. If I did use that as a support, I probably would have stopped out as well. But then I also had this other moving average I could have used, but I can't keep switching it up. I got to stay consistent, right? So it was a perfect trade for my daily inside bar breakout. So if we go to the daily here, I'm going to just open this real quick. These are dailies. So this candle finished inside this candle with the bounce inside these moving averages. So I was looking for the break of 41.68, and obviously it went through 41.68. It went all the way up to 44. So that was my trade of the day. I'm working on that strategy I mentioned the other day, getting it created for me, but the guy I'm working with is a little slow on it, so I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I might have to find someone new. Because I'm focused on these other trades, I can't be trading that style, that inside bar trade, because I'm looking at all these other ones that have to be really quick. This would be like almost like an automation. So that's going to be cool, hopefully for 2021. So I did take a trade on Tesla the other day, got some money back. I took an NETE. Luckily, I didn't get stuck in this thing. I want to make sure you guys catch it. This stuff is just nasty, So you take the 418 break here, or you take the 1850 break and try to add over the 19 because that was high a day, and boom, this happened in no time. 19 to what? 17.57, $1.50 move on a $19 stock. Yeah, games and algos it's just getting insane. They're just pillaging people, and it's just not. It's not fun. So it's the type of stock I don't want to be in. I don't know if I mentioned PDD. I liked PDD yesterday. I liked it today. I liked Lemonade today. I got a trade in Lemonade. I don't know if I made money on Lemonade. I might have given some back. Yeah, I did make money on Lemonade, and I gave some back. But it's set up real nice through this level here, 126, I believe. 126 high. It took a little bit of work against you because it went down to 124.87, and that's why I got to figure out how much do I want it to go against me. If I was letting it walk up this moving average, it would have worked just fine. But that's a 1.5 that I have to give it before it makes a move. It went up to 26.61, and then it walked all the way up to 30. I mean, PDD was doing similar moves yesterday. AI actually made a nice comeback in the end of the day and went up to back up to 50. And that pretty much sums it up. I lost 142 today. My biggest up at the time was like $26. My worst negative was negative 466, I believe, or 486 or something like that. I don't know what to say. It was not a great day. I saw the setups. I feel like I was getting out too early, and then it would go like that JMIA. I got out of a PDD trade, and then it would go or come right back up to, I got to let that stuff work against me sometimes. I'm so comfortable with it working right away that if it doesn't, I get out. And then sometimes when it doesn't, I give it a little space, but at that point, I don't give it enough. So I'm caught in between two areas where I need to be more decisive and either just get out because it didn't work or let it work against me. And, we call that wiggle. If I won't let it go against me, or if, I got to take smaller share size. Yeah, if I took AI this morning with 50 shares, and I let it work against me, or Lemonade, it worked against me, I would have done very well, but I wouldn't have made that much because I was waiting for 50 shares. So that's the way I look at it. I got to keep that in mind. I've been moving my risk level up from 150 to around 250 a trade, or I should say 200 a trade. And, obviously if I like to set up more where the risk is less, if I can see a tighter stop, then I'll take more share size and stuff like that, and even go a little bit heavier and risk like 250 or even 300, but not necessarily take the full stop, if you know what I mean. So one more day of 2020. It's been good. It's been rough. It's been a rough year. My other business is not doing very well, and that's unfortunate. I've got a couple things in the pipes, but I really want to try and keep trading going and keeping it active. I made some money in 2020, there's no doubt, but I need to be making that, not daily, but, a lot more, let's just say. And I know I'm going to get there. I know I'm working hard. I got a lot of people I'm working with that are helping me out, and I appreciate that. Looking for even more help from you guys. So make sure you comment, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Keep the things in front of you. Don't let FOMO get in your way. Trade smart. And I will be back tomorrow to close out 2020. Hopefully we get a couple trades in the morning. I'll try to avoid anything in the afternoon if I get one nice one in the morning and go from there. So have a good one. Talk to you soon.